everyone. Today, I would like to discuss the limitations of DeFi and what 1inch is doing to overcome these limitations. Before I go on, where does the name 1inch come from? I don't think many people know this. It actually comes from Bruce Lee's first 1inch punch in 1967. So we strive to become fast, powerful, and efficient as Bruce Lee's 1inch punch, and that's where our name came from. 1inch network offers users and developers the most secure, reliable, and efficient tools for growing and expanding the Web3 space. Let me explain our platform more in detail. So 1inch platform performed these significant numbers in the past. So far we have about 70% of the total aggregation market share, and also 70% market share in the limit order market share. And also we digested so far about $400 billion of volume. Today we have more than 10 million users. Um, and the DEX aggregation works in this way. So our 1inch Pathfinder algorithm breaks down the user order into smaller pieces to find the best rates in various DEXs, in addition to aggregating the rates provided by different market makers. And in turn, we return the best rates that's not observable in single DEX. And we identify the current limitations of DeFi, the major three ones, as these three. First, the unfavorable swap rates. Second, the MEV attacks. And third, complicated UX. I think this term is already pretty well known amongst the crypto industry people. It's essentially the same concept as the front running in the traditional finance. And you can call the sandwich attacks and similar, one of the examples of the maximum extractable value attacks. And in 2023 alone, the total number of wallets attacked by the MEV surpassed 550K, which is a very significant number. And you can say that many of the users are suffering from this unknown attacks when they swap their crypto on DeFi platforms. And this is essentially what we are striving to become in the future. We would like to identify ourselves 1inch as the decentralized NASDAQ. And 1inch Fusion exactly allows to become this decentralized NASDAQ. So what 1inch Fusion does is that we aggregate all market liquidity into one place. So the classic swap aggregates the DEXs out there in addition to the market maker. The rates provide the market rates in market rates. Fusion does it in limit order, and Fusion aggregates all liquidity providers. And Fusion by default allows gasless swaps. So we allow users to pay no gas. They don't need to have the native tokens in the chains that they trade, those swaps. And the market makers, the liquidity providers, the counterparties to the users will pay the gas for them. We also work with the highest grade AML and compliance companies like TRM and Blockade, and we've recently also engaged Blowfish. So we are extremely sensitive about the security and AML issues, and we're spending a lot of resource into these AML solutions to secure better security for all users. And Fusion by design protects MEV. At the same time, in the DeFi space, we are officially the single most audited DeFi platform out there, and we work with the best security auditors out there. For example, like Open Zeppelin and Consensus, PackShield, Hexens. And this is what's coming this year. We are planning on, we're actually building cross-chain swaps ourselves under our own tech. And this will even allow cross-chain swap between Bitcoin and XRP ledger. And the fusion also allows asynchronous on-chain trading, which means that a user without even though the user's order is not filled, the user is allowed to submit and get the second order or third order filled before their first order is executed. At the same time, our fusion is based on the Dutch auction program, and it even allows partial fills. So it's not just simple Dutch auction, but it's more advanced version. And the fusion especially allows better participation from the institutions because the fusion does KYC and aggressively does the AML checks. It actually allows institutions to comfortably integrate the Fusion API. And as long as the partners who integrates Fusion API to their platform, as long as they do their KYC on the users that come to their platforms, it will be essentially fully regulated DeFi, permission DeFi. So this is the angle that we're approaching when we try to partner with the Web2, Web3 institutions. So we allow, through the Fusion API and Fusion protocol, any platforms out there can enjoy a regulated DeFi protocol on their platforms. And of course, everything can be done on self-custodial manner. So everything is non-custodial, and everything all the assets will be kept under your own wallets. And another thing I want to emphasize is that the swap fee, we have zero fees. We have other ways of making our revenues, which in comparison to other platforms out there who offer the swap service, we therefore have to provide the best rates in the space. And this is the Fusion performance. So far, it's been out for about a year. And so far, we digested about 13 billion. And the last 30-day volume is only the last 30-day volume is about 3 billion, and it's increasing in a very fast pace. And in total, we have about 1.6 million. And the total unique wallets trading on Fusion platform is 570K. And how can you start using the Fusion protocol? You can come to oneinch.io. There is a D app where you can swap all the cryptos that you want on DeFi space using your own wallet. You can even download our 1inch wallet, where we have the same functionality, even more functionality available than our D app. And we not only provide these simple swaps, we actually have developed this developer portal where any companies or any developers can just take the API that we have available and build their own platform, Web3 platform. So we're essentially providing all these APIs as a SaaS platform, software as a service platform. And it has functionalities such as balance, history, price, portfolio. Now we have the Fusion API. So it's from the perspective of developers and new institutions coming into the Web3 space, it's really, we provide easy developer toolkits for them to build this Web3 platform for our partners. This is it, and thank you for listening.